Everybody loves a convertible sports car, but when looking for a cheap one, people invariably go for a Mazda MX-5 as the obvious knee-jerk choice. Now that's fine, but it makes the MX-5, well, a little bit common. This thing, the Toyota MR2, is much, much cooler. It's rarer, it's better looking, it's got no boot or any of that practicality nonsense. In France, Toyota had to change the name of the car because to the locals, MR2 sounded like an incredibly rude word. And just look at this. Look, how freaking cool is that? It's also better to drive than the Mazda. Both cars are two-seat roadsters with rear-wheel drive, but while the Mazda has its engine up front, the Toyota has its engine just back here in the middle. That makes this car turn a lot quicker and easier than the Mazda, and that makes it feel a lot pointier and more fun. The 1.8 litre petrol engine only has 138 brake horsepower, but it's got a really nice rev-hungry nature, and it still makes the car seriously fast. This is exactly the undiluted driving experience that a car like this should deliver. Early cars did suffer some fairly catastrophic engine problems, but those were all fixed by a facelift in 2002, which also brought with it a 6-speed manual gearbox to replace the previous 5-speeder, and that is the version that you want to buy. A mid-engined, rear-drive, 2-seat convertible, so this car isn't a million miles away from being a Porsche Boxster. If you squint and use a bit of imagination, it even looks a bit like a Boxster. But unlike a Boxster, you can have one of these for less than £3,000. And for a midlife crisis, that's not half bad. I should know because this particular midlife crisis belongs to me. Please, please, please give this car your vote in the comments box.